Intelligent design is a rational abductive inference to the best explanation. Intelligent design is a rational abductive inference to the best explanation, a reasoning method that is widely used in science, particularly when dealing with entities that are not directly observable. Just as scientists infer the existence of unseen particles like electrons, protons, and quarks based on their observable effects, we can similarly infer the existence of an intelligent cause for the remarkable design in both the universe and the biosphere. This inference is grounded in empirical evidence, not blind faith or speculation. 1. Abduction. A core method in science. In scientific reasoning, abduction refers to the process of seeking the best explanation for a set of observed phenomena. Unlike deduction, which guarantees a conclusion if the premises are true, or induction, which generalizes based on repeated observations, abduction works by proposing the most plausible explanation for an observation. It is a method often used when the phenomenon under study involves entities or processes that cannot be directly observed. For instance, scientists infer the existence of electrons by observing the effects they produce, such as electric currents or interactions with magnetic fields, even though we cannot see an electron with our eyes. Similarly, the existence of protons, neutrons, and quarks is inferred based on the data gathered from particle collisions and the behavior of subatomic particles in accelerators. These entities are not directly observable, but their effects on the physical world allow scientists to make rational inferences about their existence. 2. The abductive approach to intelligent design. The method of abduction is the same approach we apply when discussing intelligent design in the universe and biosphere. When we observe phenomena such as the fine-tuning of the universe or the complex, information-rich systems in biology, we are confronted with a question: what is the best explanation for these observations? The universe appears to be fine-tuned for life. If the fundamental constants of nature, such as the gravitational constant, the cosmological constant, or the ratio of the strengths of the fundamental forces, were even slightly different, the universe would be inhospitable to life. The precise balance of these constants raises the question: what explains this fine-tuning? Similarly, in biology, we observe incredibly complex molecular machinery in cells, such as the bacterial flagellum and the information processing systems encoded in DNA. These systems are highly specified, functioning like miniature machines with precise and purposeful operations. DNA itself is often compared to a digital code or a language, with sequences of nucleotides functioning as instructions for building proteins and maintaining life. 3. The case for intelligent design, fine-tuning of the universe. One of the strongest arguments for intelligent design is the fine-tuning of the universe. This refers to the observation that the constants and laws of physics are calibrated in such a precise way that life can exist. The gravitational force, the cosmological constant, the strength of the electromagnetic force, and many other factors must fall within extremely narrow ranges for galaxies, stars, planets, and biological life to exist. To put this in perspective, if the cosmological constant were altered by even 1 part in 10 to the power of 120, the universe would either collapse in on itself or expand too rapidly for stars and planets to form. The odds of such precise calibration happening by chance are so astronomically low that it challenges the plausibility of a random or unguided explanation. Here, the abductive method comes into play. What is the best explanation for this fine-tuning? The multiverse hypothesis posits that our universe is just one among countless others, each with different constants, and we happen to be in the one that is fine-tuned for life. However, the multiverse theory is speculative, lacks empirical support, and only pushes the question of design one step back. Why would a multiverse, if it exists, produce life-permitting conditions? In contrast, the inference to an intelligent designer, a being who set the constants of the universe with purpose, offers a coherent and plausible explanation for why the universe is fine-tuned. Just as we infer design when we see highly organized systems in human-made objects, we can rationally infer that the fine-tuning of the universe points to an intelligent cause. 4. The case for intelligent design. Complexity in the biosphere. The biological world also provides powerful evidence for design, particularly in the form of highly complex, information-rich systems that exist at the molecular level. DNA, often described as the blueprint of life, contains vast amounts of information encoded in a 4-letter chemical alphabet. This information directs the construction of proteins, cells, and ultimately entire organisms. The question here is not whether biological systems change over time, which is what evolutionary theory focuses on, but how the complexity and specified information in DNA and molecular machines originated. Natural selection, as proposed by Darwinian evolution, explains how organisms adapt and survive, but it does not explain the origin of the information and complex machinery required for life to begin. In the same way that we infer intelligent design when we encounter human-made machines or software programs, we can infer intelligent design when we observe the complex, functional systems in biology. Just as the information encoded in a computer program points to a programmer, the information in DNA points to a designer. 5. Inference to the best explanation. Comparing alternatives. When we apply abductive reasoning to the evidence for fine-tuning in the universe and complexity in the biosphere, we must ask, what is the best explanation? Is it more plausible that these features arose through chance, unguided processes, or a combination of speculative multiverse scenarios? Or is it more reasonable to infer that an intelligent cause is behind the order, complexity, and functionality we observe? While naturalistic explanations, such as random mutation and natural selection or the multiverse, are often proposed, they either rely on speculative ideas or fail to account for the origin of the information and precision we observe in both cosmology and biology. The inference to an intelligent designer, one who set the parameters of the universe and orchestrated the complexity of life, offers a simpler and more coherent explanation. 6. Parallels in science. Inferring non-observable entities. The inference to intelligent design mirrors the way we make rational inferences in science about non-directly observable entities. In physics, we do not see electrons, protons, or quarks directly. Instead, we observe their effects, and based on these effects, we infer their existence. The same applies to intelligent design. We observe the effects of fine-tuning and biological complexity, and we infer an intelligent cause as the best explanation. This is not an appeal to ignorance or a God of the gaps argument. Rather, it is a positive inference based on the evidence. Just as we infer the existence of quarks based on particle behavior, we infer the existence of an intelligent designer based on the overwhelming evidence of design in nature. 7. Conclusion. A rational inference. In conclusion, intelligent design is a rational abductive inference to the best explanation for the fine-tuning of the universe and the complexity of the biosphere. Using the same reasoning methods that we employ in science to infer the existence of non-observable entities, we can infer the existence of an intelligent cause behind the design we observe in nature. The alternative explanations, which rely on chance or speculative hypotheses, fail to account for the precise order and complexity that life and the universe exhibit. Therefore, intelligent design is not a retreat from science but an application of reason, evidence, and abductive inference. It offers a coherent, rational explanation for why the universe and life exist as they do, an explanation that points beyond mere chance to a purposeful intelligence. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts. If you would like me to respond to your comment, please make a level 1 comment directly below the video. I will respond to all polite level 1 comments even if it takes me a while, due to other commitments.